Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, we did potions, we did herbology, we learned a little bit more from Professor Fig about everything else that's going on outside of that, and we also became the Cross Wands champion. At the end of the episode, we got an owl from Ollivander asking us to go and speak to him, so that's what we're going to do on this episode. But, as always, before we do that,
well met.
gotta keep the important things right. Bizarre sound for someone to make. Anyway, cheers. Right, okay, so onwards to Hogsmeade, I guess.
Messier than troll food.
It's getting a little bit toxic around here, it would seem. I've gone the wrong way, which is impressive, because I have a map that tells me which way to go.
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something.
What on earth? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm assuming this is... I'll come back to this later, because otherwise I'm going to be there for ages trying to figure out what's going on. I'm assuming it's something to do with the Summoner's Court thing that just came up. But we'll come back to that. Also, I wasn't sure whether I'd actually be allowed to leave Hogwarts at night.
When the clouds are dark, is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself has veiled and is walking.
But yeah, so we're going to Hogsmeade to speak to Ollivander. Presumably it's something to do with the missing pages from the book that we found.
This place has seen better days.
So let's go and find Ollivander now and see what he wants.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
One would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Oh, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Okay then. Let's go and have a look and see what we can find. The music in Ollivanders was really nice. I quite enjoyed that. So. So it might be easier to fast travel to Hogwarts, right? a little bit finicky if you sprint at them. Mysterious tower. I see.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. No empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Nothing. This'll do nicely. Here's a welcome surprise. I'd best keep looking. Revelio. Revelio.
I guess we need to go up.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio. No statues here. Nothing. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio! I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. Nothing. nicely. Ah, here's a welcome surprise. Accio! I'd best keep looking. No statues here.
Okay. Is that all of them?
What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
That sure was an interesting meeting. Okie dokie. Off to the Forbidden Forest. I cannot speak today for some reason. definitely have to question my choices of going to the Forbidden Forest at night, but I guess one needs must.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Okay.
Levioso. Accio.
Okay.
I dream of making
Accio. That's that. Settled.
Okay. Let's get to where we need to be before I get sidetracked again. Oh.
Someone messing about? Get over here, you insolent Tunfringo! Nowhere to go! Ah!
I won't let this do. You dare slay one of my own. You'll have to fight him.
Is that really all you've got? Careful not to get nicked.
Incendio.
Definitely wasn't worth messing about with them at that point.
Revelio.
Third time's the charm.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Am I really supposed to be here, or... did I take a wrong turn?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
I guess I took a wrong turn.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
I don't know that I trust him, honestly.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. What an unfortunate
see where Jackdaw has led me.
Alright, let's see where this goes.
I wonder how big this place is.
Okay then.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Incendio! I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
I hate spiders. Not in general, but in games. Which might be, I don't know, a bit weird. I don't know, just the sounds the spiders have in games is just...
I'm not gonna touch those.
Okay. Now I got rid of all them. Ooh. New hat. Might our fashion be saved? Let's find out. Well, that kind of is whatever. I'm okay with this. Oh, I need to check my all this stuff as well. What else have I missed? Oh, there's another one in here. Oh. Oh, is that one of the appearance ones? So it's not like an actual it's like actual equipment, it's just a way to change the way everything looks. I actually don't mind that in games like this, although I very rarely use it. Right. Okay. We've got rid of all the little exclamation marks. I'll carry on and actually do something productive now.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
No. Oh, wait. So. I see. Okay.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? What a headless sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Incendious!
Oh, there's the other one.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't think I could reach it.
Accio! Incendious! Remarkable.
I don't like these little spiders floating around.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio! Incendio!
Chest.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
What is that sound?
Leviosa!
Oh, is this going to be one of the things I have to repair later?
Accio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Stupid one. Take it. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Oh, bigger spiders. Great.
Incendio. Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
They were really annoying.
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
Oh, it's right above my head. So where's the third one?
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio!
Intriguing.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
I mean, that's pretty brutal, honestly. Uh-oh.
There you go. Stupid guy.
Uh-oh. Time to go. Oh, that was sick.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Another portal. My favorite. All right, let's see what's through the
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Okay,
Where am I?
good question.
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Fascinating.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Oh, I don't like this.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
But he didn't expect someone to be so young. Okay.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh, I see. Spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat. Stealth and more. Right, okay. So this is how you get the, yeah, this is how everyone created, like, the evil wizards and stuff, right? Ring of Flame. Okay, so it sends you these 3 spells into AoE. What does the cool stuff do? Oh, so this gives you a separate set of slots so you can have more spells hotkeyed. That would be What's this for? What's in the stealth one? Let's get out of here and see what's next.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Accio!
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Okay. Well, I guess that's next then. It's locked.
Revelio.
Oh, is this one of those, the key things that I found in the first episode? So is this supposed to be
Revelio.
a key flying around or something? Well, we'll start doing them at some point.
Revelio.
Should probably look at my quests. Wait, do we not have to go back to Ollivander? Flying class as well now. Right, okay, well I guess we're doing flying class.
Revelio.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kogawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Up.
Oh,
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side.
it really didn't enjoy
None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant. Wish I had my own broom.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Do I need to go through this one?
Nice day for a flight.
I guess I have to go this way.
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Kogawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kogawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kogawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
Uh-oh.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kogawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kogawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Madam Kogawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Ravenclaw should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I've never had difficulties with bouncing.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can.
Oh,
I have
Lord.
an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
6 million owls
The last time I was
will cause more distractions than anything. Right, so let's have a look at the quest list. Oh, actually. Okay. Oh, they are perfect. They are so good. Take this through a requirement, okay. I suppose we can do this one. And that'll probably, once we've done that, that'll probably do it for this episode. I can probably fast travel there, right? Okay. Is the chest in there by any chance, or is it? Yeah, I guess it's in there.
The secret is do the hard work first, and then let the easy bits take it.
We should probably have a look at brooms as well. What's this? Fair enough.
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogsmeade.
Ah, new face.
Revelio.
I don't know why I had to set a waypoint for that.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service.
Those
Welcome to
glasses.
Sintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps, too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms.
Let's have a look.
I'll have a look around.
How expensive are they?
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue anything I wanted. Good brain. That's what the teachers would say.
That item is of the highest quality.
So is that just an aesthetic thing, or? I mean,
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
why not?
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kogawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Oh, a new scarf. Alright, let's go and
I
find...
can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Let's go and find Mr. Pippin, shall we?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Okay. Let's see how annoying she's gonna be. is a distance away.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
The student who chased Ranrock's loyalists out of Lower Hogsfield. Yes, I thought that was you. Well done.
Ministry's good work if you can get it.
Get where he is by sitting on his hands.
Is there a way of actually summoning your broom yet, or do I have to learn to do that first? We'll figure it out later. Where does she live? I'm so confused by this map. What on earth?
Always liked that Pippin. Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
those places, is it?
That Pippin should have been here by now.
I question anyone teaching defense against dark arts.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Okay.
Seems
then.
simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Okay. There we go.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Oh, she's dodgy.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Is the knee reversal
Revelio.
Point of choice. Madam Kogawa, reply to this. Pretty neat.
All right. Let's get back to Hogsmeade. That's not what I wanted to do.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
quests lined up for the next episode. Let's just have a look. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got a lot to get through next time, but I certainly think that this episode's been going on long enough. So, if you made it this far, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.